Hey friends, Jessica here with Creators Couture with part 3 of my creative kit and mini tutorials. So in the first part I showed you the brushes that I was using, which you can see here. Then I showed you some tips on how I made the abstract art. But what I'm going to do is show you a few tips for how I created this Happy Holidays graphic with my new exclusive gold brush, which I created, and it's available for subscribers. If you don't have, you can get all these brushes on my site. If you're not a subscriber, you can use a different brush, but I really had some fun with this brush, and to create the lettering, I was like, I'm gonna be smart about this. So this is my gold textured ribbon brush, and you can see it right here, and it made for some really cool, really dimensional, sort of a gold effect lettering. And it was great because I didn't have to think about like anything like perspective or anything like that. It was just made it super easy. So how I created that is actually I went into Adobe Stock and I looked for some Happy Holidays lettering. I wanted like a little lettering kind of composition, not trying to like, you know, reinvent the wheel from scratch here. And I'm just going to use this as a guide. So I'm just using whatever. I found something cool and all I'm doing is using it as a guide. So I put the guide layer there on a low opacity, and then I made it just a big enough size so that I can make it in a large size and, you know, take it down if I want. And all it was is, oh, I should actually draw on a new layer. All I did was literally just follow it. And sometimes with this kind of sort of effect, I might have to kind of think about it, or like, oh, I need to put this on a lower layer. But most of the time, on a lot of them, I just, you know, worked on the same layer. And if I, you know, you're just going to kind of see as you go. But let's see if my, you know, so sometimes you might go, oh, you know what, I need to like put this on another layer, but I'm just going to kind of go like this, and then you'll just kind of see my workflow. And if I and then if I have to do something or do it in a different way, I'll just kind of back it up. So in this case, like, let's look here how I did it. Sometimes you might have to, you know, you go, oh, you know what, I need to make another layer like this. You have to kind of think about the direction that you're going to go. So in this case, rather than going like this, I wanted this thing to be in front. I'm like, okay, I need to start here and go like this. But honestly, I really didn't overthink it. I really didn't have like put this, what do you call it? I didn't really think it out. I just went as I go and just saw how it looked. So something like that is fine. And then maybe I did a better job. It went a little bit over. Anyway, it's fine. But so that's good enough. And it's fine because whenever I shrink it down, then it's just going to look good. And so here's for the A. And this is not like a, what do you call it? Like the one that's at an angle kind of brush. So I just, did like so. And I'm happy with that. That's fine. Oh, calligraphic. So it's not going to have those, because I tried to play around with that, but I didn't really have a good, really good thing turning it calligraphic shape. So that's good. Let's hear the happy. Let's see how I did here. Yeah, and sometimes I'll just, if I'm, you know, not sure, I'll just make a new layer. Like this one for the P, I just made a little circle like that. You know what, good enough. Let's keep it moving, make a new layer, and did something like that. That looks good. I'll make a new layer. And in this case, I might even want to put the layer below for changing and see how that looks. I don't actually like that, so I'll put it back above. Kind of just make a circle here. And I've got the smoothing all the way up, but with this brush, it's still a little, not 100% smooth. So I'm gonna make a new layer here. And the main thing is that you want the brush to be, or your canvas to be a good size for whatever your brush is, and not change the brush size with this one. So That's good enough. So what I did was I did this on a huger document. This one's like 4,000 by 4,000. And then my document here is 2,000 by 2,000. I just pasted it as and drag it in as a smart object. So that way I could always go, what do you call it? Tidy it up. But as you can see here, I think it looks great. And it looks like more hand done. It's not so slick, but I love it has that dimensionality, so I think it's quite cool, and I love that brush. So let me just peel back the layers here, and I already showed you in the other video like doing all the different brushes, so I'm just going to peel back and kind of show you my like thing of how I did. So first thing that I did was I took that velour brush and made kind of the borders and played around with that, and then I used that very thin brush, like 45, to just do some borders like this. And I was like, okay, see how it's going. And then I thought I'd use the other gold play brush, 33, just to add a little something to the corners here. And then, let's see what I did. And so then I took the embroidery brush, 123. I really like that sort of you know, leaf kind of effect, and just, you know, kind of freestyled it. Didn't really have anything planned here. And then I added some of that fluffy, gorgeous embroidery brush. Just some touches were nice. And then I took that galaxy brush in just the light blue, and just add a couple very delicate, you almost can't see them, just little dots of something there just over the top. It's very, very, very subtle, but I just liked that, adding that little bit of kind of a sparkle. And that was it. So you can see that I did two very different artworks with the same creative kit, the same brushes. So I've got just something nice, abstract. I like that. It has kind of a wintry feeling, but it's not necessarily holidays. And then this one is like holidays, but you know, you got the blue and gold, and I think it's something cool, something different. So let me know if you have any questions. The gold play and embroidery brushes are linked below, and make sure that you're like and subscribe and follow for more tutorials.